Hey, good morning, guys. This is Ursula, the Hobby Container Gardener. Y'all, it is a beautiful morning down here in Southeast Louisiana. We just had some more rain, so I'm not complaining about the rain because I'm collecting rainwater. I was out of rainwater for a while, so I'm filling up my rain barrels again. I don't have to water this morning, but I do have some projects that I need to work on. First thing first, y'all, we need to do a harvest. Yeah, we got to do a harvest. A couple of things I need to harvest. So, get my basket and my scissors, and we going out and get this food. Oh, y'all, look at these. Let me turn y'all around so y'all can get a better view of the sky. Look at this beautiful early morning sky down here in Southeast Louisiana. All right, not too hot this morning, y'all. It's still early because the sun has not really come up yet, so it's really early, but I need to get to this harvest. All right, so first thing we're gonna get is these eggplants because they're starting to pull they're starting to pull the plants down, so it's time to get them. So let me set you guys up. All right. All right, so got a couple of these eggplants. This one is really pulling everything down. Nothing else. This one is stay a little while longer. All right, let's get these. All right, one more way in the back. Probably could have left this one a little while longer, but that's okay. All right. This is what we're looking like so far. All right, so next is these okras right here. So let me set y'all up. All right. So I don't see any open flowers this morning, but we've had a couple that has opened and is about to fall off. But y'all, we have some good okras this morning. All right, I'm gonna start from the front. Oh, look at this one. This one has two nice sized okras. All right, set these down. No more ready. I'll get you tomorrow. Get this one today. All right, come on back with me. I have a couple more to get. that one stay. Oh, I have some back here. All right. So looks like I am getting some flowers. I'm about to get one right here, and there's one right here. This one looked like it already opened. I'm not sure. So I left a few small okras on here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll probably be getting those tomorrow. All right. So let me get my okra harvest. All right. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try to do as much as I can before the sun comes up, before it gets too hot. Speaking of getting too hot, whew, I've been looking at my bell peppers, y'all. Y'all know bell peppers are still producing, they're doing good. But I'm noticing some of them are getting sun scald. And that's when the sun is just beaming down on the skin of the bell pepper, and um, it's causing it to, turn a different color and just look bad. So we got to harvest bell peppers. I want to find the ones that have the sun scald on it, because they're still usable as long as the whole bell pepper don't go bad. So before I move, I want to harvest this one little candy cane pepper right here. It's turned. These are some sweet little peppers. Let's see. All right. I don't see no more that turned. All right, y'all. Let's get to these bell peppers. Yep. I see one back up in here. I want to get. All right. We got back. All right. So I got a bunch of purple, but they're all still really small. But I want to get to this second one, and I see one I think has sun scald on it. Yeah. So that's where the sun was beaming down on this pepper, caused it to prematurely turn red and to cause that damage right there. So yeah, we're gonna get all of them. All right, I'm gonna find any one of them that is turning red right now as well. It's it's hard to see because they're taller than me, y'all. Okay. All right, I don't see any more right now, but when I go around to the back side, I probably can see what's going on in the back. So let's move on to this orange bell pepper plant. Set y'all right there. want y'all to follow. Yo, this is about as orange a bell pepper I think I've ever seen. All right, so I see another one with some sun skull. Yep, I'm gonna have to cut these today. I won't be able to let them sit on the table and turn. I'm gonna have to cut these because I just want to cut out this bad spot and use the rest of the pepper. All right. Oh, look at this one. Y'all, these things are so orange. Ooh, okay, let me get this one. Let me get this one. I'm about to turn. All right. Ooh, I'm about to knock them off. All right, so this one was starting to get a little sun skull right here. All right. Everything is just wet. All right, let me try to get this orange one back here. This thing is leaning so full with peppers. Prop it back up. Because if not, these peppers are too heavy. It'll break this stem. Okay. Took this one off. Doesn't look like, I don't know, something wrong. Starting to turn. Okay. All right. I don't see no more. That's either turning or have sun skull on it. So let's move to this back side. Put y'all right here. All right. Yeah. Now I'm starting to see the ones that I missed in the front. All right. I need to turn this one around. All right. Let me get to it. Sun did this one bad, but I'm gonna still use it. Wet. All right. Gotta get to this last one over here. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see it. Y'all won't be able to see it. Let's go around. Y'all can't see it, and I can't reach it. So this is the last one right here. All right. All right. Look like I only have this one. I think that's the one I was looking at. All right, let me go back to that second red pepper plant, because now I'm seeing them. Okay. I hate that wetness on my hand. All right. Whew, found a couple more. All right, y'all. All right, so I think we done with the peppers for right now. I do see a few of them that could be changing like today, maybe within a day or two. But I'm gonna leave those for right now. Next thing I need to do is, y'all, it's time to pull out the corn. Yeah. So one bed did not do good at all. The other bed, I might have some usable corn in it, and if I do, it's not a lot. All right, so let's go get this corn. Let's set y'all right here. I need to move this. All right. Let's start with just pulling this out. That's a total mess. All right, y'all. So, yeah, this is the bed that I think I might get a corn or two out. We're gonna have to see. All right, let's get these corns, y'all. All right, that's what I got so far. um, I'm not even gonna waste my time with this. Nope. All right, I think I got all of the usable corn. Yep, I'm gonna just come back and pull all this out. But let's go take a seat and open up these corns, yo. All right. Let's get from back here. The sun is starting to come up, and it's bright early. All right. Mm. My little outside table is wet and full of stuff. Yeah. We're gonna go sit inside and open up these corns. All right. Let me go get my harvest. All right. So let's sit down and see what's in these corns. Think this was my biggest one, y'all. That's better. So this is the biggest corn I grew. Let's see what's in here, y'all. Okay. Okay. All right. Look, y'all. Oh, wow. All right. Well, the top didn't really get pollinated in turn, but look. Y'all know what? I might have to take this, bring it inside, boil it a little bit, shave it off the cob, and make me some Mexican corn. Um, nothing, nothing. This one should have stayed on a little longer. They got some kernels on it. I could still use this as well. You know, even if I make me one batch of Mexican corn, that's going to be enough. And I'm excited to have just this. Yep. I'm definitely going to have enough to make me maybe two batches of Mexican corn. Whew. I'm excited, y'all. All right. Nothing huge and groundbreaking, but big enough for me. All right, let's see what this one has. Kind of small. Okay, surprise. Yeah, pollination wasn't good, but that's okay. I can still use this. It's, one more small one. I don't know. Okay. All right, y'all. This is. I'm gonna turn y'all around because this sun is so bright right now. All right, that's better. That I think is better. All right, y'all. Oh God. Yeah. Let me. Okay, I'm hiding from the sun, y'all. Oh, yeah, wet, but better. Wet, but better. All right, y'all. So, the girl's still harvesting, y'all. We are into fall. So, I am so happy we finally have gotten to fall. We're starting to get rain again because for a while we had not gotten any rain. So, we're starting to get rain again. We're starting to get a little cooler temps. Our nights are a little cooler. The day's still hot. Nights a little cooler. Um, but it is what it is. I know where I live. I live in the South. And, you know, it's good sometimes when the heat is not beating you down. All right. So, I am rearranging my harvest. All right, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited. So, um, yeah. Now I have to go inside and process this, especially the peppers with the sun skull on it. I need to go ahead and cut them up. All right, y'all. So, thank you guys for stopping by the Harvey Garden. Thank y'all for hanging out with me while I do this harvest. And just thank you for whenever you stop by, hitting that like button, making a comment. It really does make a difference, and I really do appreciate you guys. But your girl about to go inside because I'm sweating already. All right, y'all. So we've done the harvest. Time to get this corn up out of here because I have plans for these two grow beds back here. I'm doing all this cleaning. Got this bed done. I pulled that one out. It was easy because everything in there was dead. But now I'm looking around and I'm about to pull up grass. Y'all see those leaves right there? That's sweet potatoes. I think once I harvested my first batch of sweet potatoes, I threw a lot of the stems down here and then I came back and I picked them up. I must have left some. And y'all look like they're trying to take root. That's sweet potatoes. And this right here that's coming around this grow bed right here. Where am I? Right here. That's sweet potatoes. Whew. Well, I gotta do something with them because I want to clean out this entire area. I want to go ahead and pull up all of the weeds. All right, let me get back to work, y'all, because I'm not finished. All right, y'all. Your girl been working. I've been working. So, I'm making a couple of changes back here behind the greenhouse. And I'm doing it for two reasons, y'all. I think, so this grow bag right here, it does very well. I had it right here in the middle and I kind of scooted it over closer to the shed. Now this grow bag has not done well at all. I had onions in here, didn't do that great. I had the corn, didn't do that great. And I think it's because it's right up against this fence. And the fence is blocking most of the sun for the majority of the day. So I think I'm gonna move it, and I think I'm gonna put it right next to this grow bag. So I moved this one over. I'm gonna try to fit it right here in this little area, and I might put like a rain barrel over in the corner of here so that when I'm ready to water the plants back next to the shed and behind the shed, I'll have easy access to some water, some rainwater. So this is going to be a little difficult because I don't know if y'all noticed, but I have some plastic that sits underneath the grow bag, and I have it there to help keep some of the moisture in, so when I'm watering, it's not just going straight through the grow bag down to the ground. It goes onto the plastic and it kind of holds it a little bit. Also, it holds back some of the weeds, the grass and stuff that's going to grow around the grow bag. It helps keep some of that down. So I gotta move this one off the plastic. Pray to God I don't see a spider. Anything else I'm okay with. Snake, lizards, I don't care. I don't want to see a spider. But I need to move this. All right, y'all say a prayer with me. Our Father, which art in heaven. All right. Thank God, no spiders. It's crazy. I would kill a snake, but I am afraid of a spider. Uh, okay, y'all. I think it looks good. So now I have both of these right here. I think by moving this one, I'm out of breath, y'all, and I'm sweating. I think by moving this one over here, I think this bed is going to produce better for me because the sun comes up over here, it goes across the sky, and then it goes down over here. So usually, for the majority of the day, these two beds get sunlight. So I think it was a good decision to move it. And like I said, I'll put a water barrel or something back in this corner so I have easy access to water. Whew. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been working my butt off today. But I'm enjoying myself. Alright, so now I gotta drag. I gotta get something and get all of this corn up. And all of these weeds that I'm pulling up. And bring it around to the garbage can in the front. I think I'm going to go inside and take a little break, cool off a little bit. Thank you guys for stopping by the Harvey Garden and hanging out with me while I do all this work. Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay safe and be blessed. I'll talk to y'all later.